I sold a house for free. I think it was 2004. I sold it for free. And I can't count the number of referrals over the years. I built a new house for somebody off of selling that house for free.
I'll never forget my best client that I ever got was a home builder. I was selling a brand new house that he had, and the brand new house had a fridge in it. So I assumed it came with a fridge, but come to find out it was just part of this new home tour that was going around. And he's like, dude, I don't own that fridge. And I'd written a contract in it, didn't include the fridge. And I told him, I was like, well, look, man, just tell me what the fridge costs and I'll pay for it at the closing. And he was shocked. And I was like, here's the thing, man. Either they're going to be mad at me or they're going to be mad at you. And I don't want either one of those things. I don't want you to start out, on this footing with a new person that just bought the house, because they're going to hate your guts thinking you screwed them out of a fridge. I don't want to
That's
put you in
right.
that spot. And we wound up doing millions and millions and millions of transactions. Like, just so much volume, just because, you made that impression on the guy where it's like, you know what, I'm here for you, not for me.
That's right. I listened to a
How's
podcast the other
business?
day.
Oh, go
Business
ahead.
is
No, no,
good.
tell me.
Yeah, I was listening
You
to
were
a
saying you did a
podcast.
podcast the other day?
Yeah, it was John Morgan of Morgan and Morgan. For
Okay.
the people and all that, and he
The
did a
attorneys.
yeah. He's
Okay, cool.
out of Orlando, Florida, but they're nationwide now. And
Oh,
he's a
I've seen them
pistol.
around.
If you listen to that podcast, he's something else. But he did a talk, and I'm not saying charging 6% is the wrong thing to do, okay?
Hmm.
But it's a better thing to do, I think, the way we do it for people, for bottom lines, for families, for futures. And he did a talk in front of 2,000 insurance adjusters, and he said, you guys could put me out of business by just doing the right thing. That's how things evolve. That's how they snowball, and that's how this model snowballs. I did a podcast 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I said something in there, that my signs have babies. And the lady's like, what do you mean by that? And I said, well, you stick one of them suckers in the yard, and the neighborhood gets intrigued about it, and you usually get at least one call, if not two or three.
Hmm.
And then when you sell it and you tell everybody what the seller saved, the sign just has a baby. It has offspring. And the
Hmm.
more we get the word out and that people find out about us, it's just a no-brainer. It's the Amazon of real estate right now. And it's not hard to understand. It's not gimmicky. But you asked me how business was. So we did
Yeah.
32 sides. I think the first
Wow.
closing we had last year was April 30th, I believe. We did 32 sides last year, which I was actually a little disappointed in. I know that's not bad at all, but I wanted to do more than that. We're looking at probably growing 40, 50% this year. I think we've got 12 signs in the ground right now, um, two listing appointments in the last 2 days. So business is good. It's picking up. The challenge has been when I did this last time, I just bought the center of the newspaper every Saturday, and the phone started ringing off the hook in the second month. But now there's 40 more choices than the center of the newspaper. That doesn't even exist anymore. And
Right.
you got your Googles and your Metas and we talked on our meeting today about streaming ads and
Hmm.
things like that. So there's just so many places competing for the eyeball of the customer that it's harder to scream, "Hey, look at us here! We're here, and we're going to save you money." So, but as that continues to happen, we're getting busier and busier, and the phone's starting to ring.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's for our biggest offices. That's what they manage to pull off is they make the phone ring. It's like it's people calling them, and I think the typical real estate agent can't even imagine what that's like, where somebody just calls you and said, "Hey, would you please sell my house?"
Come list me.
But
Yeah.
that's where you have to get to, and it's weird. So